Okay, so in this case, I mean, Jhin range is like this. So if you want to poke someone, he's gonna go for minions. I mean, maybe this guy is gonna poke, but while she's poking, she has so much range that you can try to E, but it's just much easier to poke Jhin. The thing is, you would like to focus Lux because she's squishier, not because she has less range. Because she has more range than you, and even though she wants to poke you, it's more reliable to think that we can go poke Jhin because he has less range and he will walk up for minions. True. But who do we poke right now? Let's say you can E Lux or you can E Jhin. Who do you poke?
I mean, the best thing to it's thinking right now, because like the best thing to do would be the ADC, because if he's low HP, he's more scarier to go for the wave, and then I get my they get less push.
But at the same time, if Lux is low HP, he can't walk up at all with AD carry because he's gonna die. So it's the same thing. What's going on, guys? Vizais here, and in today's video we're gonna learn a lot about laning phase, trading, positioning, how to play the matchup, how to make a game plan, and more amazing things you will find in this video, and a little bit also of macro if you're interested to learn that. So if you're the first time here, go ahead and make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out any video from this channel that will make you a better AD carry. Enjoy. How is this game? What do you think were the biggest things for this game?
This is a game where I really think that, like, this was one of these games where, like, in the first coaching session talked about, like, I don't feel really useful, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, like, if I'm swapping the position with the enemy Jhin, it's not changing nothing. Even if I win, like if I'm in this game Jhin and I'm winning my lane how I did in this game, I'm not changing the pace of the game or changing anything of the game. It's like I played well, of course. I played the lane. I think, okay, right. I didn't die. I died like once because of a team fight mistake, because I didn't respect them. So I got one death, and this was just because of not overthinking, but like just ignoring the enemies. Like quite well, like you said, not much damage, like you said, 6k, like less than I maybe should. So yeah, I played well, but it's like I didn't carry, or I was not like the big impact, right? Because they played a lot of around top side. Ramos was 24/7 top, especially if like the enemy Ramos is like 24/7 top, I should really bullying this lane. So it's like, yeah, it's I didn't feel like if I'm swapping the position with Jhin, like it wouldn't really change the game effect. Maybe we would still lose if I'm Jhin. Maybe we will, longer in the game, not 26 minutes, but it's like, yeah, if we're swapping ADCs, it's just like the same result, I think.
Okay. We said here that we can't leash. Why did we come to this conclusion?
Because Jhin and Lux has really strong level 1 and get the lane priority really easy. Lux with the poke, Jhin with his 4 auto attacks, with his Q. So just because I'm playing like especially like AP Varus, I mean not AP Varus, but Comet Varus, so I don't go for attack speed, right? So I don't have attack speed, don't have much damage. Then I have Seraphine, right? So they can get the push easier. And if they're pushing me under the turret, I can't dodge the Lux E.
Yes.
I can dodge it if I'm really behind my tower, but then I lose my goal, right? So I can't get pushed in, because like one Lux E into Jhin W, it's like completely losing the game. So normally I don't want to get under the turret. Best thing for me, I mean, the best case would be to push them in, because like I'm poke Varus with Seraphine, I can like that. They can do it to me. I can do them on the
Who do you poke?
I think the best thing to poke is the Lux,
just true.
Because she is the like, she will step up to try to poke me, right? Jhin will maybe do like a Q auto attack, but he will not play over aggressive against me in Seraphine.
Wait. What is the range of the Lux E?
Lux is much more range than my E. Lux range is really much, like.
Okay, really how much? Like this, or?
I mean, like we going now from Lux perspective, right?
Yeah, I'm with Lux right now.
If we're going for the max range, it's definitely where I staying and get easily hit.
Like this, or is it bigger? Like this?
I mean, like something between me and the Bosch, I think. Yeah, not that one, that behind.
This one? Like this?
I think like this is like the max range she can hit me. She has really much range. So it's
Have you
like,
played Lux, or do you say just from playing against her?
I played her long ago, but it's like more from experience that I'm like always
I
feeling
see.
against Lux is like.
Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase, just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett, both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visai.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against.
So she has like slides. So if from this position she can put it here or here, and this is basically the range. So now you're in a super max range E. But if she uses now and you just back off, you just dodge it. So it is big, it is not small. It's not like a Zerat Q though.
Yeah, but if you like, you told the range is like above my feet, right? But we need to always like, this is like the point of her middle thing or about the corner of her E, right? I don't know what you.
Yeah.
Because
So
it's like the center or outside, you mean this range?
yeah, this is the center of the E.
This is the center. Okay.
So she can put maybe like this kind of thing. Okay, so in this case, I mean, Jhin range is like this. So if you want to poke someone, he's gonna go for minions. I mean, maybe this guy is gonna poke, but while she's poking, she has so much range that you can try to E, but it's just much easier to poke Jhin. The thing is, you would like to focus Lux because she's squishier, not because she has less range. Because she has more range than you, and even though she wants to poke you, it's more reliable to think that we can go poke Jhin because he has less range and he will walk up for minions. True. But who do we poke right now? Let's say you can E Lux or you can E Jhin. Who do you poke?
I mean, the best thing to it's thinking right now, because like the best thing to do would be the ADC, because if he's low HP, he's more scarier to go for the wave, and then I get my, they get less push.
But at the same time, if Lux is low HP, he can't walk up at all with AD carry because he's gonna die. So it's the same thing.
Yeah, but like I think from the efficient way, because you said it in the early phase, our goal is to we're not really trying hard to kill them. We are going for the CS advantage.
True.
So I would like to, and like in the best case, if I can poke both, I would poke the Jhin, because if I can poke the Jhin, he maybe scared to step up. He's low HP. I get the push for the wave and can control the wave, obviously. But also, what I'm thinking in mind is if I can get the Lux to low HP, we can actually kill her, and she can really step up.
Yeah. So it's a lot of advantages. Exactly. So it's a lot of advantages with both directions. So the thing is, you should have told me about the boots 4 potions that Jhin should have bought in this lane. And if he has 4 potions, you shouldn't poke him. Or you should also told me about Fleet. You didn't really tell me about this, which is not good. And you should have told me something even more important. Now, this Jhin has 90% HP. Lux has 100% HP. Who do we poke?
Yeah, I mean, in that case, we go for the Jhin because
exactly. But do you see your camera control right here? You're using your E without even looking at it. This is not good. And you play Varus. If you play Vayne, maybe it's not that important. But on Varus, Lethality or Comet, gotta have a good camera. Because if you don't know, like you eat, you poked him, good. And then you look at your camera. You're not seeing anything. Like, what is happening? Do they have E? Do they have like... We don't know what's happening. You don't really see their HP. And now you see it. So the camera control wasn't the good here. So that's how you decide on who to poke. 1, you decide on potions, fleet runes, fleet footwork, or whatever they have. 2, squishiness, like Lux is usually supports Zyra, Lux, stuff like that. They are squishy than the AD carries, unless it's an engaged support. And 3, it's just the HP. The HP is very important. Okay. Good. Next. So we try to poke without looking at the HP. Camera control, and you shouldn't poke the Jhin, you should poke the Lux. You should, well, first of all, you should poke only one guy. You split the poke like this. This is already like kind of bronze laning phase because but I mean, Seraphim did also the wrong thing, focusing the wrong target. Let's see, wave management. Let's see why you do it. So you get the push here, which is extremely good. This is super good. Nice poke here. Nice walking up here. Like for example, here using cleanse wouldn't really do anything, right? Because you don't die, first of all. Second of all, if you use cleanse here, it's not like you can kill Lux or Chunker significantly. So in this case, it's not really a big deal. Now we keep pushing, which is good because you want to get the push in to get the poke on them. They're still reasonably healthy. You should only go on the Lux here. You should only go on the Lux and only poke Lux. So here so this is not good.
So you're saying it's more worth not to poke than poking on the wrong target?
Yeah, in this specific situation, yes, because how is your wave right now?
But the wave is pushing towards me.
Yeah, it's really good. This is really good. They are fucked right now.
Yeah, I could just freeze the wave.
You could just freeze the, well, there's not necessarily a freeze because the minions is like really low, but definitely not push like how we do it right now. Like this is, you just kill the minions. And here, you could have stepped one more step and just poke the Lux and it's over for her. It's just over. It's just over. So you're just splitting the poke. Just splitting the poke. This is like a diamond 4 mistake. So it's not something that, you know, is going to immediately hold you back. Yeah. Still a mistake though. The big mistake is you're pushing the wave instead of letting it to push into you. What can Jhin do if you let this wave push into you and his support is like 5% HP?
I mean, he can just, he can recall with his HP, or he can just like do with his W, last hitting the minions like for every.
Yeah, but if you're good, you just tank the W, like.
Yeah, true. I'm blockading the gold you get. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and so he shouldn't be able to get many minions. So yeah, the freeze here was missed. Okay, we had the wave push into us. Let's see. And then you keep pushing. Now we split up too much the poke. Very close. Very close. And then after you kill them, you didn't need the flash here. Look at this. Look at the Jhin.
Yeah.
He was gonna die. He was gonna die by...
Okay, true. Yeah,
he was just gonna die. So we just wasted the flash. So first 4 minutes, good. Is it good enough? For high diamond, probably not. Probably not still. You go into the second brush. Well, personally I would go into second brush, but third brush is also safe. You buy very fast. Let's see how is your wave right now. 450 your wave. You go to the lane, and after you go to the lane, wave is coming into you. The pink ward is very useless because they have a big wave coming into you. So now if Lux is good, just go and take it, right? So this is again a diamond 4 mistake. In very low elo, emerald, gold, platinum, you're not gonna get punished of this. But in diamond 1, they will just take free gold. So you just paid you paid 75 gold, and you're also giving them 30 gold plus XP. Like it's pretty troll. Pretty troll. That's why, like, be careful with the pink wards. They are OP in this season because there are a lot more brushes, which is important. But be careful if you're just wasting them. Okay, good. 640 angles plus poke. Let's see. Okay, so let's see this. I think you actually try to go for the E on the Lux. Yeah, super uncomfortable on Varus. Very uncomfortable on Varus. Look at this. You E beautifully. You go on the Lux, which has no mana, and then now WQ, walk up, WQ. Chunker, like she's slowed. Chunker. What is she gonna do? Recall? Yeah, it's fine. Because you're like, oh, okay, but I'm gonna play safe. No, just don't let her breathe. So definitely, how many? Because this angle is impossible compared to what angle you had there. Like this angle is super easy. Look at this.
Yeah, you can just go.
You can just go like this or this, but here, when you're here, he can just always dodge you. So, how many mastery points you have on Varus?
I think last time I lied to you because last time I said something like 300k, but then I checked it. It's less than more. It's let me just check where to go, bro.
I think it's around
it's like
60k. Oh, is it 100?
I think it's 100k. Let me just check.
I think it could be a lot lower. Let's see.
How
much?
140,000.
True, but this means it's basically 30k because it's 139 with what? With on hit. Yeah, but on hit and lethality is not really the same thing.
Yeah, it's
right? It's different playstyle.
Normal. Yeah, it's just definitely just the 100k I just like did because of the normal playstyle with crit and
yes. The last session I remember. Okay, 720. Let's see. So overall fine. You try to do Q. So far we had medium mistakes and we had optimization in your gameplay. Try to go on the Lux in this case, and you try to go on the Lux and with the poke, which is really good. Same thing here, very uncomfortable. Look at this. Look at this. So she walks up with Seraphim. You have no Q, you have no E. You're moving in good. This is good. You're hovering your Seraphim. Jhin use everything, QW, and now he has his crit. Now you should be trying to like move in. Look at this.
Okay, true.
They don't have anything. They have, and you have cleanse in case they have ignite or anything. Like now you can easily look at your Q and look at your E. You have 2 seconds on each. You can easily kill him if he tries to fight you. He's reloading and you're just running. So be very careful with how many champions you're playing. He trolled. He trolled really hard. We don't talk about itemization, that he should go swiftness first. He's Emerald player, so he does a blissful amount of mistakes. But yeah, I think in high elo he would just not really die like this. So I don't know with your champion pool if it's good to play so many champions. How much do you play per day?
Like it depends how the day
like
and how the games
on
are.
average.
On average, I play like
2-3 hours.
Yeah, definitely. And if I'm coming like home at like at some, it's a good normal day and nothing happened at work, I'm like home at 5. I'm playing like till 11. I'm playing like 5 to 6 hours.
9. Okay, so you have 9 champions. 10.
Yeah. To be honest, the Seraphine game was just because like someone wrote like, "Let's try Seraphine, really we're broken." I was like, okay, I guess you want me to play it. Why not trying it, right? Maybe it's a good pick, and then it was.
Well, it is, but you have to know how to, you know. That's, yeah, I think personally I would just make like 3 champs, maybe 4, maybe 4, because you're just juggling, and I think this 40% win rate on Varus can just go 48, 49 just by playing Varus, Jhin, Xayah, let's say. Because if you try to juggle so much, you have some, because this Ezreal games, look, one Ezreal game, completely like this, 3-8, Caitlyn, we tried Caitlyn, we don't talk about the TP. Yeah, from time to time, some MF, some Senna. So you see, all of these games are like free lose. So your win rate that could have been 53, 54, it's 50 because you're trying new champs. So you can, if maybe you can get another account or something, but it's just like holding a bit your win rate back. Yeah, but anyways, this season you already have. So you finished Emerald 3, now you're Emerald 4 already. You do coaching, so this is very good. Anyways, we're going for Diamond. Okay, so let's see, 720, what happened here? Oh yeah, this is mistake. Yeah, okay, so you're backing off mechanics, we need to play more Varus. Also, you have a huge wave, you just killed Jhin. You have a huge wave and you're not looking to get a plate.
That's true, but we also know that Kindred is topset and the Ramos is here, and I'm really scared of Ramos.
Okay, so you're scared of Ramos. Yeah, well, if he has ulti, he can kill you even through cleanse, so that's true. But if the plate is low and you need only one auto attack and then you run and you let the minions finish it up, then I mean
I didn't watch the play, so yeah, you're right.
The camera control again is just holding back, and you had a huge wave. This is not a little wave.
Yeah.
We don't know where is Ramos. I don't know if he was. Oh, he died actually. Look, he died here. He respawned.
I mean, yeah, he could.
He could be bot. Yeah, okay, so he could be bot here. So I mean, one auto attack and then you run. I think you should even 2 auto attacks as long as you don't force. Okay, but the fact that you not even look at the play, it's not really good. And then here we had something a bit bigger. You stay on the wave. This is good. You are trying to slow push this, which is extremely good. Kindred started the Drake, so in this case,
you should push, yeah.
Well, the thing is, yeah, theoretically, this is the thought. If we ask someone in the chat that is bronze, he's like, okay, he's doing Drake, we should push through. But what will a challenger player will do? He will look at bot lane. He will look at the guy. Well, let's say he's not top, because now it's a very easy decision. If Ramos is top, you slow push and you try to poke them. You don't need prio. It's very simple. But if you don't see Ramos, a challenger player will look at the Kindred. If the Drake is 1k HP, 1.5k HP, and he knows he can do it by himself, he wouldn't push. He wouldn't push. He will just poke and stay in the lane. Or if the Drake is 2k HP, 2.5k HP, a challenger player will also look at mid lane to see Kiana died and he has prio.
Yeah.
That being said, he will look again at the Drake, and if he knows for sure that the Drake he doesn't need to be there. He wouldn't move. So you see, you should look at the HP of the Drake, you should look at the mid lane, and you should try to ask yourself, hey, is this the high chance that Ramos is gonna be there? Because you can move, you can stay here and zone, and if Ramos is stupid enough to go, you can just move.
True.
Exactly, so you don't need to push this. Yes, in general, if Ramos is not top, and if you don't have power mid lane in a normal game, if you're scared that we're gonna lose Drake, push, man. You can't go wrong with that. But try to be a bit more, like, try to analyze this decision a little bit more than, oh, he does Drake, let me just push. Okay, but do I need to push here? So here, if this was a challenger play, he would do exactly the same thing like you do. You stay into the brush, sorry. You stay to zone him, you don't push because you don't need priority. The problem is that your position is extremely bad. You should be staying right here. Just in case something happens, you go. Just in case Seraphim does something, you're there because your positioning right now is very... And then here I think maybe he didn't look at the Drake, he didn't look at the HP of the Drake. It was very autopilot here. Let's see. Okay, so you push this, you try to poke. In terms of how you try to push the waves, one Q can do it. Like that's not how you push the wave. So you should do 2 auto attacks on this one, 2 auto attacks on this one, 2 auto attacks on this one, and then you Q all of them. And you're gonna one-shot them, the first minions, and the back minions are gonna have 1 HP, and then you E.
Okay.
So you shouldn't really do it like this. You should try to, because look at the minions. Look at the minions. Let alone the fact that you should never use your E when you're pushing. Majority of the case, you should charge your Q at maximum damage, Q all of the minions, and they will just die as long as you put your passive first on them. Let alone that. But definitely we have a lot of mistakes in terms of how do we play Varus, how do we clear a wave, who do we poke, how do we poke. The thing that you know very well, or pretty well, I think like low diamond level, is your ultimate. You're using your ultimate pretty good. I don't know if you worked on it, but I guess maybe it's because of the on-hit Varus.
I mean, like the ultimates, you mean because I mean, like it depends now what you mean, like the max range ultimates or in general the ultimate.
Just the fact that you're using your ultimate proactively and you know your range pretty decently.
That's the range you showed me, because the last time we were like,
yes.
I expected the range to be much lower, and then after you showed me, I really tried to just limit testing from the feeling, right?
Yes.
And then I just get a little bit like you're more comfortable. I know the range better than pre, right?
Yeah. Okay, I see. Okay, good. So Jhin is coming from base, Lex is coming from base. They are in the tower. What do we do right now? With the wave, sorry. With the wave. Specifically with the wave, what do we do?
I have 800 gold, so don't... I mean, like, if I'm pushing the wave, it's not necessary. If in 20 seconds, Drake Kindred is top, Ramos is bot in this situation.
So what should you do with the wave?
I mean, normally I can't push it, right?
Yes.
Because Ramos could just like gank me, Lux could
exactly.
Me. So I mean, it's really risky and definitely not worth it. So normally I should not pushing it, or at least letting the wave like slow pushing towards me, right? They have the prior on bot lane with the Ramos because the current stops it. So if they're going to Drake, I'm just like, you know, let the wave slow push to me or something.
Yeah, perfect.
Or recall, right?
Well, you have only like 800 gold. I mean, you could sell your potion for a longsword, but it's not really a recall. Okay. It's very bad. So you shouldn't push here for sure. Like, you're playing weak side, and all what you have to do is not die. So here when I saw you, or you'll see in the replay, when I saw you that you're doing this, I said right here, I said, okay, you just killed your Seraphim. And it's very funny that exactly when she saw you pushing, of course, like any support, when AD carry pushes, you go get vision. This happened. So this week we killed her basically. Like, we had a lot to do with this. And the poor guy, okay, he just died. $5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return.
and it's just $5. It's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list, and more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.